Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived an old miser who was extremely stingy. He lived alone in a big house with a beautiful garden. The old man had a habit of hiding his gold coins in a pit under some stones in the garden. Every day before going to bed, he went to the pit, counted the coins, and then went to sleep. He followed this routine every day, but never once did he spend his gold. One day, a thief who was keeping an eye on the old miser found out about his routine and waited for him to go inside the house. When it was dark, the thief quietly entered the garden, went to the pit, took the gold, and ran away. The next day, when the old miser went to check on his treasure, he found the pit empty and started crying loudly. The miser's loud cries caught the attention of his neighbor, who came running to check on him. On hearing what had happened, the neighbor consoled him and asked,
"Why did you keep your gold coins outside in the garden? Why didn't you keep them inside the house?"
To which the old miser replied,
"I never thought of keeping my gold inside the house. I was too afraid of it being stolen, so I hid it in the garden."
His neighbor looked at him with surprise and said,
"You were too scared to keep your gold inside the house, but you kept it in the garden where it was easily accessible to anyone who knew your routine. And now, you have lost it all."
The miser couldn't bear the thought of losing his gold and started crying again. The neighbor tried to console him and said,
"Your gold was useless if you never used it. What was the point of hoarding all that wealth if you were never going to spend it?"
The miser looked at his neighbor, not understanding what he meant. The neighbor then picked up a stone lying nearby, went to the pit, and threw the stone in it. He said,
"If you are not going to use your wealth to enjoy life, then this stone is as valuable as your gold. It is just a worthless possession that has no value until it is used for something worthwhile."
The old miser realized the value of his neighbor's words and felt ashamed of his behavior. He had always been so concerned about keeping his wealth safe that he had forgotten to enjoy the beauty of life. From that day on, he decided to spend his wealth on good things and also help the needy. The old miser had learned an important lesson in life. A possession is only as valuable as what it is used for. Money is not everything in life, and it is important to use it for good things and to help others in need.